everyone. Welcome to elementalenglish.com. Today's lesson is the introduction to the series on pronouncing verb contractions in English, have and will. The music of English comes from the way native English speakers stress their content words, meaning they say them longer, louder, and higher in pitch, as well as de-stress their function words, meaning they say them quicker and more relaxed. Function words in English are those that form the grammar and structure of a sentence and do not carry much content. These include auxiliary verbs, which accompany a main verb and add some grammatical meaning to the sentence. Examples of auxiliary verbs are can, could, do, have, may, might, must, should, will, would. For pronunciation practice, we will focus on contracting have and will after subjects, I, he, she, it, we, they, and after auxiliary verbs, would, could, may, must. To speak more efficiently, native English speakers shorten words so much that they delete certain sounds. Specifically, we often delete the H in function words, such as has, have, him, etc. See the lesson on H deletion for more information. This allows us to connect speech more fluidly to a vowel instead of a consonant. For example, instead of saying, I gave him a chance, native English speakers often delete the h in him and say im or They would then simply say, I gave him a chance. I gave him a chance. Did you hear that I deleted the h in him? This allowed me to speak with more flow and more speed. I gave him a chance. This same deletion occurs when we contract the verbs have and will. To contract these verbs, simply delete the first consonant sound and connect them to the verbs before them. So have becomes of, and will becomes ul. Ul is a difficult sound to produce. To produce it, allow, quote, the air to pass over and on both sides of the tongue with the tip of the tongue touching the alveolar ridge, which is right behind your top teeth. That quotation comes from Teaching Pronunciation by Celsi Murcia, Brinton Goodwin, Cambridge University Press, 2009. Let's practice. Notice that the contracted have and will are said very short and relaxed, while the verb before it is a bit longer. Listen and repeat. Have. Would have becomes would've. Would've. Could have becomes could've. Could've. May have becomes may've. May've. Must have becomes must've. Must've. Will. I will becomes I'll. Pull your lips back to produce the E vowel sound. I'll. He will becomes he'll. He'll. She will becomes she'll. She'll. We will becomes we'll. We'll. It will becomes it'll. It'll. Note that British English speakers may use an aspirated t and say it'll. It'll. They will becomes they'll. They'll. Feel free to check out the specific lessons on how to position your mouth, to pronounce each of these verb contractions and vowel sounds, and of course, for more practice. Don't forget to subscribe to the Elemental English podcast on iTunes, and if this lesson was helpful to you, feel free to share it with friends and family on Facebook and Twitter.